Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday to you. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in, setting the tone and the vibe for the week ahead. So this is our Mindful Motivation for Mindset Mastery session. As I was just getting ready to come on here with you, I was realizing how quickly November is just speeding by. It's This is the second last month of 2023. Have you been taking a wee moment to just feel into who you've become in this year? Having that little question in the back of your mind is actually a really beautiful thing to just have at your fingertips, maybe in your contemplation, maybe in your journaling, because this week we are influenced, very powerfully influenced, in fact, by the first quarter phase of the moon, which is in the sign of Pisces, and it arrives today. I was actually looking out at the moon last night, and there's such a profound feeling with this one. So, like I say, the energies are beautifully intermingling for us to really just step into our our review of the passing year, of our feelings, our intuitive guidance, because that's with this first quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Pisces, you might find that you're actually much more aware of your own inner guidance, your own intuition, as well as emotions. Now, something that to be aware of, because the more we get in touch with our emotions, the more we are actually able to feel into the emotions of others. So that actually may present itself for you this week. However, it's important for you to, if you've watched these sessions with me before, one of my favorite questions to encourage you to start using with your hand over your heart is asking yourself, how do I feel about myself here? Here, thinking these thoughts, reading these posts on Facebook, listening to this, feeling these people doing these things, not doing these other things. How do I feel about myself? Now, in that, you can actually open up to your own inner guidance. Because if I check in and I feel confident and grounded and in flow and calm, then that's good. Like, that's creating a little bit of a check-in. However, if I check in and I feel discombobulated or anxious or worried or weary, those are pieces of guidance for you too. So as we get into the vibe of this week and beyond, of course, I really encourage you to just maybe even pause before rushing off to doing something. Pause in and see, am I taking and making space and time to check in with what's right for me, with what's in alignment with my own inner guidance? So that's the vibe of this week. So now we're going to check in with the cards to see what kind of further guidance can we get. You know that the first deck that I like to use with these kind of conversations is my letting go guidance cards. Because, as we take a little moment to check in and decipher what's going on, what choices, what things do you aspire to, what things do you want, what light you up? Are you finding your rhythm, your harmony, your balance? That's kind of the vibe behind why it's so important for me to show up with you like this every week, because I'm all about the letting go, but I'm also all about helping you really listen to and access your inner guidance. So if any of the ideas that I share on these sessions trigger you or discombobulate you in some way, put it in the comments or reach out to me directly, because the intention is to find your best rhythm, your own flow, your own inner guidance. It is there. Sometimes we need to have some inspiration or some nudges. This first quarter phase of the moon could actually provide you a beautiful nudge to really tap into that inner wisdom. So in order to embrace that energy, let's see what we can focus on letting go to kind of open the door to that. And this is perfect This one is allowing the opinions of others to change you. So you know how I said with that first quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Pisces could actually inspire you or bring about a sense of empathy in that you can feel the feelings of other people. However, when we can do that, that's great. It's something that I do a lot. However, it's a gift and it's something that you don't want to take on the emotions of others. You can feel them because that helps inform you of how to communicate or maybe even just give you a bit of a piece of guidance about what's going on, but then you release it. You don't hold on to the opinions or the emotions of others. So watch that. See, you know, when I said this is month is all about review, it can also be about looking at what do you want to take with you moving forward and into 2024. This is the time of year that I like to contemplate on what is my one word theme for the coming year. That's actually, I have a guide, a PDF guide. So if you're interested in receiving that guide, you can either put it in the comments or message me directly. I'm happy to send you that PDF to help inspire you and maybe give you some ideas on what and how to wrap up this passing year and make an auspicious start to the new year. Okay, I kind of went off track there just for a moment, but like I said, I wanted to tell you about that guide. If you're interested in it, just let me know. Okay, now we're going to as we really, go into this energy of letting go of the propensity to let the opinions of others change you, guide you, make you less than who you are. Let's see what tarot card wisdom comes up. Oh, this is excellent. I actually love how these cards all weave together. So the card that's come up for us is the Magician. One of the most powerful cards in the tarot deck. The Magician is a reminder that you are a magical being, that you are a powerful creator being. But the Magician also is a reminder to us that we have what we need within us. I just love that cross-pollination, if you like, between this idea of really tapping into your emotional guidance, your intuitive nature, and remember that all of the answers that you may have, or the feelings of how do I do this, or how do I create this, or how do I align with this, or how do I get in touch with my essence, my purpose, my direction, it's all there. So perhaps we need to create a bit of a time to listen, to come into the guidance of your heart, but also to not compare ourselves to others. That's another really important part that's going on with all of this guidance here too, is that you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. However, sometimes we are wired to get too much into our chattering mind. And that's why I said about the comparing ourselves to others, is that sometimes if we do that, then we're listening to the opinions of others, and that could actually be detracting or derailing our own best efforts, our own intentions, if that makes sense. So as I was riffing on those ideas, I was shuffling, and there's one that just really wanted to leap out. Oh, two of them want to leap out. Okay, good job that I do 3 of these for this session. Oh, I love it. No wonder these wanted to jump out. The first one is New Beginnings. So isn't that perfect? I was saying that as we go through, this is actually the second last week of November. Isn't that mind-boggling? So now we're starting to view the new beginning in the new year, in 2024. Powerful year ahead. This has been a powerful year, but the powerful year ahead. And so this is a perfect time to tap into ideas and inspiration. Ideas and inspiration about what have you learned, what have you become, what have you loved, and what is not serving you anymore as we get ready to step into a powerful new year. And then, of course, always remember that we have support in the angelic realms of the universe, your higher self, because I said we are powerful creator beings, but we're co-creating. We're tapping into our own authentic self, our own higher self, our connection to the universe, and co-creating our experience. So this is a beautiful, maybe pause, reset energy to just check in. Are you feeling that flow? Of course, flow is such a important piece for this week too, because that Pisces energy is a water sign. And so see if you can flow like water, flow with that Pisces energy. Such a beautiful piece on that too. Okay, I'm getting ready to send you off into the week ahead. Lots of pieces to this. Like I said, if you need any further guidance or support in any of these ideas or energies that are coming up for us, just let me know. And just take a nice deep breath. Let all this energy and guidance settle in for you. I'm just shuffling my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards here. Let's see which piece of wisdom or little ideas will help us really get in touch with that piece. Oh, that's awesome. This one, this is crossing over again. This is in support, but that's what the card came up here, is I am supported. So I feel calm and at ease within. Cultivating a deep sense of calm peacefulness is an important and essential component to my sharing my own inner gifts. I really love that came up with this whole vibe of that Pisces first quarter moon, and that really, this is a really powerful nudge, inspiration, tap to get in touch with your emotional guidance, with your own intuition, and listen to that small, quiet voice of guidance that's always there. It's trying to get your attention, that whispering voice that's always love-based. I wish you a beautiful, powerful week. Like I said, if you need any further resources or guidance on any of the pieces that I shared with you today, just pop me a message, let me know. Much love to you. Have an amazing week ahead, and I'll be back again with you next week.